going this morning?
Fort Knox.
You ever been to Fort Knox?
No, you?
No. Have you ever been to any military base?
Yeah, been a couple.
Which ones have you been to?
Fort Carson. I've been to Air Force Academy, which isn't technically a base, but it's out there. Fort Campbell, which we're also going to at some point.
Ashley,
Good to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
Good to meet you guys. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, yeah. Heard a lot of great things. The demo team experience ended up being a lot more. Yeah, we did the CrossFit games, which was without the glamour or the fitness.
Yeah.
So it was like JV football, which I also am well experienced and I played my fair share. JV football. So I've been mostly recovering emotionally, mentally, physically from that.
What was the worst of that you did?
So the easy answer would be the 10K, because I went from first to last in the 10K. That twist really threw me for a loop. But we had to do Happy Star twice for some reason, and because of that made it extra miserable. And one time we had to do it like in front of them, and it felt like the Hunger Games, like all these athletes who just beat me or they're watching me, like judging me. It was really great. So.
Did they make you guys test at Atlanta or no?
No, thank goodness. I didn't have to test at Atlanta, and I also didn't get to test the snatch ladder or the CrossFit total. So just everything else. So what we're starting off with is picking a machine for calories. This is part of a progression for us that we're going to be doing with progressively less rest, longer intervals, but like getting consistent paces with what we're doing here. So we're going to pick the machines. We got is everybody here doing it? Cool. So that means we're going to have to split between a few machines. And I'll just put everybody on the spot now, and you can decide what machine you want to use. Go.
Assault bike.
Okay, one assault bike. Ski.
Row.
I'll ski. I'll do assault bike. I'll do a bike.
3 assault bikes. Assault bikes capped down.
I'll ski.
Okay. 3 skis. Row.
Me? I'll take ski.
Also important for the Mayhem folks, we have a series of days to everything here. We've got Mix It Up Monday. This is for music. It's very important. Turnpike Tuesday. Way Back Wednesday. Trap House Thursday. Funky Friday. Shredded Saturday. Sunday service. Go have fun over there on the skier. See you guys in 27 minutes. You ready? Yeah. All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, go!
So the Army Warrior Fitness Team is an initiative set out by the Army for outreach and just to kind of get into the fitness world and recruit more people who are a little bit more physically fit and qualified to join the Army. It's not, we're not responsible for actually putting people in the Army, but we are responsible for kind of just talking to them about the Army and showing them all the multitude of jobs we have and just getting our stories out there of how we joined the Army, what we do here, and kind of getting them to know them better through fitness.
All that pulling is like whenever it's time to clean. It's gonna make that harder. But if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, I suppose.
You're nice and warmed up to lift now.
Nice and warm. I used to like to do this as like a warm-up beforehand. I was like, that's some warm-up.
You want to warm up with the machine stuff, then do the Olympic lifts?
Yeah,
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Just because I like to get
Let's do that.
the stuff going before I.
Cool. Absolutely. Cool.
Man, what a cool facility, and what a cool collision of two worlds. You got the military and functional fitness. Now, most of you guys know Chandler Smith, of course, but there are some other people we really want to get to know a little bit better. So let's take a deeper dive into the Warrior Fitness team.
Hello, my name is George Fruth. I'm a major in the United States Army. My current position right now is the Recruiting Outreach Company Commander. Traditionally, I'm a logistics officer, but the Army's pulled me here for this unique opportunity, and I'm here to serve.
I'm Captain Rachel Schreiber, and I'm an Army optometrist. I'm Jacob Pfaff. I'm a sergeant, E5. My job is a 15 Tango UH-60 Blackhawk mechanic.
Hi, I'm Captain Ashley Shepard. I'm a military intelligence officer with the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness Team.
Yeah, so a lot of people actually don't realize that, I mean, every Army base is self-run. So every kind of profession that's in the real world is in the Army. So you have to have your own doctors, from everything from an eye doctor all the way to a surgeon, every kind of doctor. So basically, I was in undergrad and I knew I wanted to be an optometrist, but I was kind of afraid of, like all of my classmates and all these horror stories of people going into hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. My dad was a financial planner and he's like, are you sure that's what you want to do? Like people think, oh, doctors and debt. So the Army was a way for me to kind of still pursue that dream and not have to worry about kind of that financial burden on my shoulders.
Having that conversation with people where they think a lot of just misconceptions about the military, and they think that, it's all combat focused, that there's no other job, there's no other way to serve your country other than necessarily being, an infantryman or an armor officer or something like that. So I think we provide a very different perspective and just different jobs and different faces to that, and I think that's really helpful.
So I grew up in a small town and I didn't want to go to college and I hated school. So I jumped from job to job straight out of high school. And after I was let go of my last job, I didn't really have, much options. So that's when I just walked into the recruiter office, which had Army, Air Force, Marines, all of them. And I walked down the hallway.
In your hometown?
In my hometown. Yeah. I walked down the hallway and then I walked back and then the Army recruiter just yelled out to me and was like, hey, what are you doing here? And then I just went in and I started talking to him, and that's pretty much how I joined.
USREC saw the need to try to get the American public to connect with the soldiers that serve them. So they thought, instead of just doing the outright in-your-face recruiting technique, hey, let's show them that soldiers are real people too. We have hobbies, we have families, we've got passions that we enjoy, and the Army still affords us the opportunity to do it. We don't all live in the barracks, we are all single, we are not all eating at the DFAC all the time, we're not training, we're all not kicking down doors. We have other things in our lives that we enjoy.
I've been a mom since I've been in the Army, so he will also be 10 in a couple of weeks, so I have a birthday coming up. I have a great support system between my parents. I've had, other family members that have helped me out the entire time I've been in the Army, so it's been very helpful. He's grown up in a gym with me. Like, I have my own equipment in the garage. He's always been out there with me. I started CrossFit before I had him. I picked it back up after I had him and kind of been going ever since.
If you want to be the best, you train with the best, and it's super cool that Tasia and Haley are here, because a lot of times a lot of different guys drop in and it's fun to see that kind of side of it, but to have kind of the female aspect of it, and I mean, Haley, number 4 in the world, it's been just really cool to kind of just get to know them on more personal level.
And actually try to connect with people as opposed to just put in your face, Army, Army, Army. Is, hey, here we are, we're just like you. We started off just as you did. However, we saw this unique opportunity and decided to go for it and now serve our country.
Ray made me switch my sweatshirt earlier too because we were matching.
Matching t-shirts but not matching mustaches. Look at this thing. That's a real man's mustache.
Do you guys come here often?
Yeah, I've come to the gym once or twice. Last 10 years.
Bro, what's the strategy here?
Just, hang on for dear life, have fun. Maybe spit in Ben's face.
Ben, what's your strategy?
Blackout.
All right, here we go. We got Ben in one corner. We got Rory in the other corner. No warm up, cold off the road. 3 minutes, 25 cal ski, max calorie assault bike. Winner is free. Loser has to do a 400 meter assault runner later, sub 130, and for every second over 130, they have to do 5 devil presses, 35 pounds.
Rory's like twice as old, so he's gonna lose.
Favorite in this, if you go by height and weight and machine, is Rory.
Hold on. I got more input.
But Ben is...
Rory is way more mentally tough than Ben. Ben's mentally weak, so Rory wins.
I feel like Ben might be a little smarter on the strategy on this.
Oh yeah.
Face forward. Face forward.
Oh, yep. Hey-oh. This is the Army.
Go! now Ben's pace is even right now. You're not even over 6 on your quad.
Let's go, Ben.
Last 20 seconds, come on. All right, come on. Come on. You're on the clock, Paige. Come on.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
Go, man.
10 seconds.
Come on. 7 seconds, come on.
5.
Finish it, Mom. Finish it. Come on. Come on.
1.
Ben, what did you just say?
There's no. I mean, this sounds bad. I don't want to. You're gonna make me look bad.
Just say it.
There's no workout that Rory can beat me at.
Press 3, go again.
Ben, I thought you were gonna be able to beat Rory any workout.
You know. I get to Roy. He killed it. Did a little better than I thought he would.
Dude, the problem is, to his point, if we do any more, I'd be in trouble. My legs feel like they're gonna explode from the inside out. First it was just kept biking, then you laid down. Is it still getting worse or is it leveled up? I don't know, if it gets any worse, we could have an issue.
What?
He seems like following my stages of grief. And it was like, they're so tight on the inside. Both sides too.
Actually, it's just now hitting me. My legs are hurting really bad.
Are they?
Yes. Sub 130, 400 on the assault runner. For every second he is over 130, he has to do 5 devil presses. He has to get his 5 devil presses done in a minute, or it adds. Every minute he doesn't do 5, it adds another 5.
What are your last words before we start this, Ben?
I like devil's presses, so joke's on them.
All right, he's right at it. He's right where he needs to be. You can't go slower though. You didn't leave your room. Let you leave yourself in the room. Come on. Halfway, right at 44.
Oh yeah, you got this.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, man. 30 seconds. 100 meters left. Come on. Come on, Ben. Nice, Ben. Should have made it 120. That was easy. 123. Nice, Ben. No double presses for you. So is that even the score? How's that work? Huh? Is that even the score for us?
No, that's your punishment for
that's
losing.
Your punishment for losing. Is it hard?
No.
So good morning, I'm Colonel Megan Stallings. I'm the commander of the Marketing and Engagement Brigade, and here today to talk to you about where we're out is at Addington Field in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and we're here with the U.S. Army Golden Knights, or the U.S. Army Parachute Team. And the purpose of the Golden Knights, or the U.S. Army Parachute Team, is to connect America's people with America's Army. And they do that through a variety of different ways. They have 3 main aspects of their team. One is what we're here seeing today, which is their tandem team. So their tandem team gives the thrill of a lifetime, the experience of a lifetime, to different individuals from across the country who we want to show what the Army can offer to the United States. We're talking about all the different opportunities that the Army can present, from the 150 different career jobs that are available, and the opportunities available to the young adults in our country today who would like to serve their nation. The tandem team gives that type of experience of being able to jump out of an aircraft at 13,500 feet, which is the most amazing, exciting thing you can probably ever do. I've done it twice, and I tell you, each time I was a little scared, nervous, but it's a great experience and a ton of fun.
I wrote down all of my passcodes for everything. It's in this part, so if this happens,
it's fun, but it's not here.
You don't think it's gonna be scary?
Well, here's the deal. So you don't get that like stomach drop because you're not dropping out of something that's stationary. So as you're going, so the plane is going and you jump out the side usually, and so you're still falling. Like you fall, your trajectory is kind of like this, versus like, so you don't. It's really not. Honestly, the hardest part is to keep your eyes open with as much wind as there is, because you're like, I mean, it's like your face is getting, but it's not.
I know what we need. Murph, can you open up a car?
Oh, that's legit.
Doesn't probably work with the glasses so much. One of them's gonna have to go. Either I'm gonna see things or I'm gonna have the wind in my face, but it's one or the other.
Are you gonna try to wear the glasses when you jump?
Well, otherwise I won't be able to see anything.
Don't you think they'll fly off?
That's a risk I'm prepared to take. No, you're absolutely right. I'll probably give them.
Maybe we could tape them to your head.
I've done that before. It doesn't look very cool. It's all about looking cool.
I mean, come on. We're not going for looks. We're
Well,
going for keeping the glasses.
I think considering you might be the first tanker to jump out of a plane.
This is true. Well, these are like tanker goggles, so this is me doing it for the cultures.
Yeah, it's on brand.
This is a tank jumping out of the plane.
Tanker, tank, you know, trying to embody it. That's why I stopped doing cardio.
No, I'm fired up. I haven't showed it yet, but I was like mentally doing backflips in the hotel room.
Is jumping out of a plane like something that scares you a bit, or are you excited to do
I'm
it?
fired up for it. I've asked a few people to go skydiving with me, like my brother, throwing him under the bus, and he's like, no, I'm too scared for all that.
I don't know. Are you nervous? This is your first time jumping out of a plane?
And last.
Really? You say that, but either, I mean, if you don't make it down, it definitely is your last. But you might love it.
True. You won't be able to.
You might be finding a new passion. Do you realize that?
Skydiving? Tasia's next profession. How you feeling?
100% not.
Let's go. Tasia's gonna be like this. And we're like, you can let go of the hollow. He's like, I can't.
I'm Sergeant First Class Joe Abelin. I'm the team leader for the Golden Knights Tandem Section. The Golden Knights have been around since 1959. We're based out of the home of the Airborne at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And we have several missions on the team. We have 2 demonstration sections that travel around the country and support air shows, football games, major league sporting events. We also have our tandem section, who is what we currently on. The Golden Knights came to the drop zone I was jumping at for a competition. And I watched them jump all weekend, and it was pretty neat. They were doing an accuracy event where they land on a target the size of a dime. It's 2 centimeters wide. For each centimeter they missed that target, they had to do 10 push-ups on the side of the target. I didn't really care about the push-up part, but I was like, wow, I want to try that. A week later, I went into an Army recruiting office and signed up for the Army. 2 years after that, I was in the 82nd Airborne Division refueling helicopters for the 82nd, deployed to Iraq in 2003, and when I came back from Iraq in 2004, I tried out for the Golden Knights. I've been on the team for about 16 years. Of everything that I just told you, those are the very important parts to remember. Arch, relax, have fun, and pick your feet up for landing.
You didn't tell your parents you were jumping
No,
out
I
of a
told
plane?
them, but I didn't tell them when.
Even Tasia told her mom, right?
Yeah, I told my mom. She was supposed to say no. She said go for it.
That's good advice.
I just didn't tell them when I was there. I just told them I was going to jump when I was here.
Why'd you get more excited than earlier?
Because I was trying not to be scared earlier, but now I'm like hyped.
So you're actually excited to do
Yeah,
it?
I'm like excited.
Tasia, have you gained excitement? Because Haley was scared earlier, now she wants to do it.
I'm definitely excited. I'm not going to TikTok dance to it, but I'm
Are you
excited.
gonna-
Like, I'm a savage.
Tasia said she filled up her exercise ring today just from heart rate beating.
From a high heart rate.
Well, you probably don't have to work out now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm burning cows with this heart rate, so.
What was, you had your last meal this morning, what did you have?
I had
hopefully won't be
2,
that.
yeah, thanks for that, Scott. 2 blueberry pancakes, eggs, and sausage.
Chandler, did you think ahead like that, or did you
Yeah, I had some Reese's. I'm going out doing what I love. Had some Reese's and some Sour Patch Kids just now, so.
All right, Rich, we just passed 6,000 feet. We're about halfway there. Yep. How are you feeling? Good to go. Ready to get there. Good to go. More excited than previous jumps? Yeah, for sure. I think it's going to be fun. Being with true professionals, it's going to be a good time. All right, so you ready to skydive? Hey, thank you. Casey, ready? Ready to go. Nice and crisp outside. All right, next time we see you, it'll be outside the plane. Heck yeah.
He's talking about fastest man in the Army. He's doing he did a speed competition where basically it's registered by, it's called a Firefly or a fly sight in his helmet, and it basically records your vertical speed down, and you try to get in the most straight position you can. Wow. Without, it's kind of like seeing like the ski jumpers when they're trying to just nail that perfect position coming off of there.
Be aerodynamic.
Same thing, so any wiggle can slow your speed down. So he's the fastest man in the Army, and I think 3rd fastest in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, without an engine.
How fast did he go falling?
303 miles an hour.
Do you jump from a regular height for that, or do you have to go higher?
Yep. Yep, that's part of it. It's you jump from 12,500 feet and you have until 5,000 feet, because in order to, when you're going that fast, the parachute won't be able to sustain opening at free fall speed. So you need to belly out, go on your belly. You have a lot more surface area. You in turn slow down your free fall speed. Obviously not slow enough to survive, but you slow it down enough for your parachute to open. So you go to 5,000 feet, get back on your belly, slow down, get a lot more surface area, then you open your parachute about 3,000 feet.
I think you should try that.
I'll ask him, see what he thinks. Probably not. He actually said, I like to have fun, I like speed. And I'm like, I like slow.
It's a good thing he's with Rich, because then he gets like a fun one, and then you're just
And
gonna
then
cry
me.
for him.
Everyone thinks I'm gonna cry, maybe I won't.
No, you're not gonna cry.
See?
If you do cry, when do you think it'll happen?
Usually the people in the back get it.
I honestly think the most fearful I am is sitting in the door.
Yeah.
Just because like I just at that point I feel like someone should just slide me off the bench and shove me out, so like I don't have a second to think about it.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like that's when the adrenaline's gonna hit
Yeah,
me.
like I think
You're
that's-
hanging out the door
yeah.
and you feel like you're falling already.
Yeah.
And you're like, where are we going?
I feel super safe, obviously with Ace and both the instructors seem like really amazing. They have so many jumps. I feel good. I'm nervous, but good.
Nervous? Have you checked with Ace Victory's ready to jump?
He's always ready.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm nervous, but good.
The fastest jumper in the world, right here.
All right. Anything you want to say before we go out that door?
I don't think so. Should I have something?
That's up to you.
I love you, Mom.
We are now passing through 4,900 feet. We're not even halfway up to altitude. How are you feeling right now?
Good.
Yeah?
That's all I got right now.
Have you been taking a look outside the window at our office for the day?
No.
No? You don't want to? All right. Well, let's go over to your tandem instructor. Joe, how are you feeling?
Haley just told me she's excited, so I know she's ready to go out and jump out of this airplane.
All right. Do you have anything you'd like to say to family and friends on the ground before you jump?
No.
Nothing?
Because I'm going to have fun. That's it.
Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
That was awesome. Had a great time. Right, Ace?
Nice job, Rich.
Awesome.
How does this compare to previous jumps?
Oh, it's been great. These guys are awesome. True professionals. So great time.
All right. Maybe next time we get you going solo.
Heck yeah, let's do it. Awesome. Appreciate it, man. That was
Nice
fun.
job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm the fastest soldier in the Army. I've gone
Thank
over
you.
300 miles an
That's
an hour
awesome.
going free fall. So,
That's awesome. Is that the 20,000?
no.
No?
I did that from the height. We just did it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How fast did you guys go about like just now?
Probably between 120, 140 miles an hour.
And you went 300?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yeah! Stand up.
That was so fun. That was so fun.
What was your favorite part about the entire
Jumping
experience?
out.
Yeah, you look like you were having a blast. How'd your tandem instructor do?
He did so
Haley, you just jumped out of an airplane. What'd you think, Haley?
It was so fun. Thank you.
You do it again?
Yes, I want to go again.
Can I take this off?
Absolutely.
How do I get it off? Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Right.
Where's Ace?
That's
Can I
12,500
have a hug?
feet. You can have
Thank
that.
you.
You're
120
welcome.
miles an hour.
You did great.
Thank you.
You did amazing.
Was it everything you thought it would be?
Yeah.
First step's the biggest, huh?
It was really scary. Honestly, I was telling Ace the free fall was not the scariest part. It felt like under the canopy felt scary, but really fun. I'm glad I did it. Ace talked me off a ledge. I can't believe I just did that, honestly.
Tasia, thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me with everything. That was super awesome. Like,
thank you.
Like I felt really good about this whole thing.
Okay,
Glad you had a great time.
Thank you so much. So much fun. Yeah.
Did you cry?
No, I cried when I landed. Just out of pure relief. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Was that not the best feeling going out? I would not agree. That was literally the best thing I've ever done in my life. That was so fun.
Literally, she lands, she's like, I want to go again.
Yeah, I was getting my Tom Cruise practice walk on. You know?
We just need some aviators.
Do you think you look more like an action
Here, you
figure
get by the
right
flag
now,
going.
or when you're in a tank?
So in the tank, you still have the onesie. And it's also like camo colored. So I would normally go with the tank, but I was doing I had the Kung Fu music playing earlier and Kung Fu fighting, and it's also got this like Kill Bill vibe to it. So I'm gonna slightly give it the edge because of the color.
Were you hyping yourself up for it or what?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was like, I'm tough, I'm strong. I said, I was in front of the mirror in the bathroom. I was like, make fun of your strong face and getting my punches on. And even the guy who walked in, I was doing it, like his face. I think he was impressed. Was the look I got from him. I could be misinterpreting, but he seemed impressed. I'm feeling good. I'm glad you guys were able to help calm me down. I think things started to get real once we took off, when I realized that this will be the first, probably only time in my life that the plane I'm going up on is not how I'm going to be getting back to the ground. But you guys calmed me back down, so I think we'll be okay.
You know, that's what we're here for. Let's move over to your instructor. Joe, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Chandler. We're gonna go out, we're gonna do this jump, all right? So we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Excited.
Yep, we're gonna have a great time. Do you have anything you'd like to say to your family and friends on the ground before you jump?
Go Army Wrestling, beat Navy every time.
I like it.
All right, Luke, 6,200 feet, about halfway there. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. This guy is making me feel really comfortable. Hey, he said we're gonna go fast this time. So let's see what that means.
All right, anything you want to say before we come out? Anything else?
I love you, Mom and Dad.
Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
It was good. I was never scared for a moment. I was completely confident. I'm lucky that he was there to calm me down. Both of you guys made it easy, so it was actually way more fun than I thought it'd be, and I'm excited for the chance to go again one day.
It's awesome! I can't even start to begin to explain the feeling. When I first jumped out of the plane, I was definitely screaming at the top of my lungs. I just remember being like, ah!
Alright, somebody asked you to go skydiving, what would you tell them?
Absolutely. Best thing ever. 100%. There's nothing like it. That was awesome. Thank you so much. That was so cool.
What's the best part?
Jumping out.
Really?
Yeah. I was actually not nervous until I look at him and he's like, I wasn't nervous until boom. It kind of like, I feel like you get the roller coaster feeling for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh! My eyes were getting big, I'm screaming, and then I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then he's like, you know, you're good, taps me on the shoulder, so then I'm here. I can feel my legs, I'm just like, it was tight.
This is a lithograph here with our demonstration team over Homestead, Florida. It's a morning sunrise jump, happened probably around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning with our pyrotechnics and smoke trails over our training facility.
That's cool. That is really cool. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Fat boys like me are going to run with Rich. Everybody else is going to get their lift on. We got some snatches, some deadlifts. I'll be available to the athletes to pick which one they want to do, and then we're going to do a partner double DT where both of us will end up doing 10 rounds total. So a lot of barbell cycling, a lot of fitness, getting after it.
Eat your vegetables and have fun.
All that, all the above, yeah. I mean, they said, what was it today? It was arch, relax, have fun.
event 2 and Ro versus Ben. Ro took event 1, so he chooses event 2.
I'm sorry, wait, who?
Ro, event 1. Oh, you won.
Oh!
And then a side bet, technically, it was a punishment. Ben beat you in the punishment. You didn't have to do the punishment, that doesn't matter. Event 2 is max distance, sandbag carry on the assault runner.
I'm calling, at first my money was on Rory. Now I'm calling an upset because I feel like Ben's gonna dig deep and just ruin his posterior chain.
I think this is gonna be wisdom over youth. I see Rory winning here.
I'm on Team Row every time, 6 days a week. Oh, 7 days a week, yeah.
Twice on Sundays?
Twice on Sundays, so that's 8 days, 7. I'm cheering for Rory.
I'm gonna go Ben on this one. Ben.
Like very reminiscent of a strongman event they do, and the guys who stop and try to like adjust and stuff like that, it never works out. And you can see it underneath it.
So this is the method right here.
This is the method. It's slow and steady. Like he's moving well, but yeah, he's not stopping because stopping doesn't relieve anything. You're moving slow enough that stopping isn't going to help. But
the floor is lava.
Why can you stop, man?
You can stop. You just can't put it
Whatever.
Just max distance. Absolutely not. I was thinking it was 5 minutes top.
They're about 15 minutes in now, right?
Or not, or more. The monitor says 15:50 for Rory, and he's moved pretty much continuous the whole time. There's probably been a little stop, so he's probably around 16 and a half minutes, honestly, holding that sandbag. There you go. Yeah. Come on, 2 more seconds. Come on.
what made you drop?
Let's go.
Back to back.
Woo! I did? That's it? What?
He was ahead of you. You guys were within 10 meters of each
What?
other. He was going way faster.
Oh, I was certain that I was annihilating him. No.
I really thought that I had enough distance though that I was safe because I figured as soon as I would drop it, he would drop it. But then he did that little run at the end there, and that's what got me.
Yeah, I thought that he was. I thought I was gonna outlast him by like 10 minutes. So I thought slow and steady for sure.